Welcome back to my channel. And if you guys are new here, I'm Freely Renee. So let's get into it. Let's talk beauty and skincare. Today I'll be putting on my makeup and kind of just talking to you guys about skincare and beauty and what it means to age gracefully. I'm going to be 41 this year, and as I get older, I have really come to terms with how I age, and I feel a little more youthful now than I did in my 20s. What does it mean to age gracefully? For me, aging gracefully is really just coming in terms with accepting who I am and accepting my age at the age of 40, getting ready to be 41. I have really learned that in my 20s, I was more not really secure with myself and really just trying to figure out things and the ways of life. But I can honestly say that between my 20s and my latter 30s, I've really come to terms with who I am and accepting all parts of me. And I could say that 40s for me is the new 20s in the sense that I feel more youthful now than I ever did. What does that mean for me? What that means for me is basically I really just don't care about what people think of me anymore, and really just enjoying life for what it is and accepting the good and the bad and learning how to just move with the ebbs and flows of life. And that's really what the age of 40s for me is really all about, is just really living a life of peace and simplicity. While I'm talking to you guys about this, I'll be putting on my makeup. Yeah, so beauty for me is just something that is relative, depending on who you're talking to. Beauty just ranges from all different types of walks of life and different experiences. I'm just gonna set my face with a face mist. Yeah, so beauty is a relative term that a lot of people kind of have a hard time coming to grips of what is considered beauty to them. People think of the term beauty of all sorts of things, and most of the time they commercialize it. They think that beauty is by what society thinks and what media thinks about beauty. I think aging is something that we kind of tend to fight. We try to fight the signs of gravity and try to fight the times that our body goes through. And a part of beauty is being able to accept where you're at all seasons and times in your life. Not trying to fight it, I think, helps you to age gracefully, helps you to get your mindset out of trying to always fight things and be against what is, if that makes sense. I just think that, you guys, I don't really put that much makeup on. I'm really a natural person, so you'll see me putting concealer on and hiding some of the areas of blemishes. But other than that, I really don't do that much foundation at all. But yeah, we try to fight so much of how nature is designed for it to be. By fighting that, we hinder the aging gracefully process. A lot of times that age is really nothing but a number. And I think youthfulness really comes from a mindset. It's a mindset thing. How you view life and how stress-free your life is and more at peace with who you are and where you're at is the most important thing that anybody can take away. Is really just loving you for who you are, enjoying every moment that you're in, the good, the bad, the indifferent, and then really just focusing on your highlights of things that you do like. What is it that you enjoy about your face or your body? Those are the things that you really need to pay attention to and just really accept, because you only get one body. You only get one life to live. When we stress, when you put your body under a lot of stress, you are speeding up the aging process. You are putting your body through damages. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is eating habits. Like, what are your eating habits like? Because if you're not getting enough rest, you're not getting enough water, putting the nutrition, things that are nutritious into your body, that plays a part into what your skin looks like and how well your skin elasticity bounce back. You could do a lot of skincare regimens, but at the end of the day, those are only added bonuses. Those are only added things that you could do to your body to help maintain the youthfulness of your skin and the health and the shine of your skin and nails and hair. Focus on what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your mindset? I think mindset is like the huge, big things that we kind of tend to kind of forget, is that, yeah, you want to put your body into the best care that it is and your skin in the best care that it is with the products and the things that you do to it. But at the same time, if your mindset is not where it needs to be, no matter how much you put into skincare or looking good, you're not going to feel your best, and you're not going to really look as amazing as you could if you had positive thoughts, or if you surrounded yourself with positive people in your life and have goals and dreams for yourself. So the next I'm going to put on is my eyeshadow. And this is not no right or wrong way to do makeup. This is just the way I do my makeup. So if it's not right to certain people, then it is what it is. This is the way I do my makeup, because I really don't have a lot of I really don't like to have to spend a lot of time on doing my makeup. I like things that are simple, things that I can just put on and go. And so this is the way I do my makeup. And the eyeshadow that I'm using is the Revlon Revolution palette. You can pick it up from your local drugstore. And this is the color that I'm using, is this as a base color for now. But yeah, it's about what are you doing for your mind? What are you doing for your mindset? How are you changing things? And you can change a lot with just the way you think. Your world is based off of your own thoughts and how you shape the world around you, or how the world is shaped around you is by your beliefs and mindset. And also your environment has everything to do with living a stress-free life, or how stressful your life is, depending on your environment, who you surround yourself with. What are you feeding your mind? Who are you listening to? Those are the things that you really want to take account of, is like, what am I feeding my mind? Am I feeding it positivity? Am I saying affirmation? Am I giving it what it needs? Just like you would your body. And then the skincare also has to do with how nourished it is. How are you intaking water? How are you, when you're washing your face, are you washing your face with hot water, or are you washing it with cool water? Those are things that are important, is what you do as much as how you do. Like, I see these girls on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, and it's so beautiful that they have all these, skincare routines, and they have all these different, like 5 to 10 different products that they put on in the morning and then in the evening. That's all great and everything, and it makes you feel good and makes you feel like you are at a spa. But at the same time, like, really, at the end of the day, it's, washing your face properly, changing out your rags, or using a disposable face rag so you're not putting the bacteria back on your face. Almost the same thing that you would do as if you were to wash your hair and have a clean scalp. Having a clean scalp is really important because it allows your hair follicles to breathe and get the proper blood flow that it needs to nourish, to flourish. And so those are the things that you really want to take heed in, really providing your skin with the space to be able to breathe and to have blood circulation to keep your face plumped and looking youthful. Next, I'm going to go in with this one right here. I'm going to use this brick color one. So yeah, it's just really about, like, what are you doing for yourself and how are you living? And for me, I just really like to make sure that I am not just taking care of my skin, but also taking care of my body and just living the simple life, and eating as natural, close to nature as possible is one of the things that I do to keep me feeling like I'm aging gracefully. I'm taking this and I'm just applying this below my eyebrow and just kind of blending this in. Like I said, my makeup is really simple. It's not anything to kind of rave about or anything like that. I'm just applying it to just go. It's like applying and just going. That's how I live my life. What are some of the things that you guys do that kind of keeps you feeling like you're aging gracefully and that you are just really taking care of your skin and just living a simple, balanced life? What are some of the things that you guys come up with, or daily habits that you try to live to making sure that you are aging gracefully and that you're taking care of your skin the way you need to? It's great to have like a dedicated skincare regimen that you use, but really to me, I just don't feel like it takes all of that. I think simple diet and just kind of like going over with simple products on my skin and just taking it easy with my skin is the most I feel like it's important to do. But other than that, I don't really do too much to my hair or my skin. And I feel like my hair is pretty nourished by just me not doing so much to it. But the skin kind of operates the same way, is that it likes to be at a no fuss, a stress-free environment. At least for me anyway. I'm taking this color here and just kind of like applying it like in my inner eye and like in the middle of my lid. This is what I'm doing right now. I just think that skin and beauty is so multifaceted, and it's such a amazing thing how women evolve and become the best versions of themselves. And you know, that's really what it's all about, and that's really what I'm trying to do myself, is just become a better version, well-rounded person. Even in my 40s, we can take a lot from different walks of life and different age groups of life and learn through diversity and learning through how different people or different age group does things. I think that also has a part to play in how I age gracefully, how I keep myself feeling youthful and vibrant, not being so closed in and very strict in my thinking. I think it has a lot to do with how we age and how we look and how we present ourselves in our daily life, is not taking everything so seriously all the time. And that's something that I really had to learn, is not being so hard on myself all the time. And I think I was really in my early 20s and 30s, I felt like I had to put on and be perfect and had to do things so perfectly. And that's not what life's about. You know, when you try to force things to happen, you know that they shouldn't happen. That's when people get into a lot of trouble and just have a lot of stress, more stress than they should, is when they bring that stress and the drama into life. And it's not necessary. So for me, that's something that I had to learn, is just to let go of the drama and the baggage that certain people brought to my life. And it's just weighing what is more important to you and what makes you happy and what makes you do the things that you do, what makes you happy. That's what it's really about. What is it that you enjoy doing in your life that is going to make you happy and make you flourish and make you grow? And if those things are not bringing that to you, then it's just best to let it go. It's best to like not keep fighting things and fighting things that are not supposed to be in your life. And that for me was something that I had to like learn in my early 20s and 30s. And like I said, now in my 40, me being 40, I feel more youthful and more playful and more vibrant now than I did in my 20s. So I do definitely see and understand why people say the 40s is the new 20s. It's because the things that you held on to, the identity that you tried to play into for others, it wasn't serving. It wasn't giving what it needed to give. And so, yeah, when you let that go and you just kind of just breathe, life becomes, the world opens up to a lot more, and it has a lot more meaning. And so, yeah, I really enjoy the place that I'm at right now and what I'm doing for myself, how I'm bettering myself. And I think that if I wasn't in a place to do that, I don't know where I would be. I don't know. I'm sure that I would have more wrinkles and stuff like that. But yeah, just not, the art of not giving a fuck, that book is really something that like people need to take into as a part of their daily ritual habits, is just not really caring about what people think about you anymore and just going for what you enjoy and what you love doing. Whatever that is, go for it. It's not, aging doesn't have to be hard. Getting older does not have to be hard. It's whatever you make it. And if you make it hard for yourself, then it just makes it that more unforgiving on your body. And yeah. Nothing in life is perfect, and you gotta always remember that. Life is about having fun. If you're not having fun, what are you doing, sis? Okay? Yeah, if you're not having fun, then like, what are you doing with your life? So, and I wish that I learned that at an early age. I wish that life was something that I enjoyed more in my 20s. And I would say that to anybody that's in their 20s, is just to enjoy life. Don't take your life so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously, and just enjoy living. Meet a lot of people, meet different people. I think that's how you kind of gauge what you want for yourself in life. What you want for yourself in life is by having diversity and finding an array of different things that you enjoy doing, whatever that is. Getting out and meeting people. And I think that in my early 20s, I worked a lot. I was in a corporate job, a corporate setting, in an office setting where everything was business related and everybody took things so seriously. And a part of that was kind of fun for the fact that I learned a lot in the job field that I had. But at the same time, I wish that I would have gotten out more and go into social settings and meet a lot more people and traveled a lot more. And I feel that if you're in that position to do that, I say go for it. Go for what you enjoy doing. If that is traveling, if that is dancing more, if that is drawing or some type of art, being creative is another thing that kind of keeps you in a youthful mindset. Doing what it is that brings you joy and being creative. That's really what it's all about. Like I said before, I am no expert on how to put on makeup, but this is the way I do my makeup. And if it works, it works. See, do whatever works for you and what gets you going. And I'm sure I could probably perfect my makeup. But hey, it is what it is. And that's how you should take life sometimes, is it is what it is. And sometimes not everything is meant to be figured out, or at the time that it is. Like, not everything is meant to be the time that you think it is. Sometimes your timing is not the right timing. And going with the ebbs and flow of life is something that we all can take in more and not take life for granted. There's so many people that are dying out in the world that don't have what you have, and just focusing on the right things and just all of that, taking all of that into consideration is a part of living the life that you want and the dreams that you aspire to have. And so that's all I really have for you guys at this time. This is what my makeup is looking like right now. And if you guys enjoyed this topic, I invite for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Bye.